What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. We just concluded the other video and now we're starting a new one because we are leaving the Starbeds to go to our second location, which is about 4.5 hours away.
Wish us luck.
Wish us luck.
So we've officially left the Starbeds and we're on our way to, see if I can pronounce this right, Savara Shaba. I know it's called Shaba Game Lodge. So, wish us luck because we got a lot of dirt road to cover yet.
Can we take a minute and appreciate the view from here? It looks completely different. Doesn't feel like we're in Kenya anymore. It feels like we're, I don't know, in the Nevadan desert in the United States or something like that. It is so like orange and dry. It has like a desert feel. I like it. I really like it. So we're almost there, actually, like a few kilometers away, and once again I don't feel in Kenya anymore. I feel like I'm on some sort of like desert island or something like that, like palm trees everywhere, sand, like it's completely different. Where are we?
And the temperature, holy.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
It's so different.
Yeah. After almost 5 hours, we made it to Sarova Saba. I didn't look back just to read it. No, I knew. Tracy, how can you like eat a soup when it's like 35 degrees outside?
I don't know, to be honest, but that was really good. I was feeling it.
So we just arrived at the hotel, had a quick lunch because props on them, like it's supposed to be done at like 2:30. We showed up at 3 and they still let us have our lunch.
Go for it. Just go for lunch right now.
Yeah, so very much appreciate it. When we first arrived, yeah, it's so hot, guys, so hot right now.
Hence my super red
So
face.
when we first arrived, they told us that the room that we're supposed to have is kind of broken or something was wrong with it. So they actually upgraded us to the presidential suite. The size of this suite is actually bigger than our first apartment. So there's that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go inside and check it out. Let's go.
Check it out. So behind us is our presidential suite, and we actually have like a little bridge here because it's surrounded kind of by like pond area. So lots of fish in there too. Yeah, so we actually have the entire building. So let's go see.
Excuse the noise, like those crickets are very loud. There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, so when you first come in, you have like a little foyer area, and then if you come over this way, in here we have our little seating area. So we have a kitchen table, your normal tea, coffee, and a little seating area.
So that living room area is actually a great space and everything. Nothing wrong with that. Then after that, there's little things that we've noticed. And you know, like we don't do really like anything negative and everyone is gonna be like, oh my god, you said something negative, but this is it. It's happening.
I can't help it, I'm sorry.
There's little things, so we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Okay, so then across from the seating area, wall, you actually come into the bedroom, which is super spacious, has a great high ceiling, we've got a good fan, but this is where a little bit of me feels uncomfortable. So if you look up at the top of the bed, there's a few bugs, and like, what's that? So I think the reason why it bothers me most, like yes there's bugs, but I understand like bugs get in through the vents and everything, is it just feels like the room has been sitting here for like a month and no one went in it to prep it for us to come. And we've stayed like in places completely outside and never had that. So there's that, just one thing. Now let's go to the bathroom. Okay, so before I get into all this, keep in mind that these things are really small upgrades to do. And I get that this room might not be rented all the time, but it's just something you have to keep in mind as a business. So come on in. So first, this wall, I don't know what happened, but it just looks like they put putty all over it and just left the entire thing. And then the sink, whatever is over top of like the cement part is just all bubbling and cracking up. And then the toilet seat, same type of thing on the toilet seat. So it just kind of makes you wonder like what's been sitting there for it to do that. And then the tub, same thing. So it's just all like cracking up. And the reason it bothers me is we've had places that have black mold and I'm just like, all those crevices, where is the mold hiding? Is it getting cleaned properly? And as a hotel, that's one thing I am very fond of. You can give me a crappy room, but make it clean and I don't care at all. And the last thing, so they pre-filled our jacuzzi, which is totally fine. But there's like, it looks like scum on the top and a whole bunch of bugs. Again, I understand the bugs, it happens. But you can even see inside the jets, it doesn't look clean. And I feel like it needs like some chlorine or something just to make sure it's clean.
So as you can see, it's just like little things here and there that you're like, you know, you're paying for a room and attention to detail like zero. And just the overall cleanness, yes, there's like bugs in the beds, but like this floor hasn't been cleaned or swiped or anything in like forever. There's things everywhere. The curtains, there's like little bugs in the curtains and things like that. It's just like, I completely understand that like, you know, we're in the middle of like a conservancy and there's bugs and everything. Just like Tracy said, it's just when you know that this room is going to be occupied that day, just send somebody in the morning and just quick sweep.
And it's just that like we have, you know us, like we normally stay in places that are in the bush.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's the first time that's happened.
But at the same time, it's very, very affordable.
Absolutely.
Like it's and you know us, we'll find a bunch of great things to say about this place.
Even the food was good
The
for lunch.
food was super good.
Yeah.
The staff that we've spoken to so far, very nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys saw the pool, but that looks pretty cool too. And I also noticed that there's a crocodile viewing area.
I know.
I didn't see crocodiles here yet, so I mean, they're still positive.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go check out the pool, but first I want to show you the gator viewing area. Maybe they're there. I got all excited because I thought that was one, but it's just like, I don't know, some sort of like lizard or something. I thought it was a baby crocodile. It's not. This is actually where we ate. Very nice view, I liked it. It's now pool time, but Tracy forgot her bathing suit, so she
the one time that it's like super, super hot when we go on safari.
So shorts and sport bra it is, but on a positive note, I brought my favorite swim shorts. Ta-da! Avocado working out. It's pretty cool.
Can't tell if I'm really hot or if it's actually cold.
Let me see.
A little bit both?
It's a little cold. It's kind of cold. It's probably just because it's so warm outside right now. It's probably like 30 degrees.
I'm kind of enjoying the coolness, not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Are we just
so
running in?
warm.
Let's just run in?
No.
3, 2, 1.
You're going on me.
Come on. Shuts a chicken. I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
It's cold. Go Tracy. Good Tracy. Come on.
don't you freaking dare, or I will turn around.
You gonna make it?
It's so hard when it's like your belly button.
Just do it. Just do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Not spontaneous.
3, 2, 1, go. Come on.
I'm gonna scream. Oh, it does feel good, but that wasn't nice at first.
Actually a very nice and very big pool. There's like a seating area there. The bridge that you can just walk on.
It is very nice.
It is. Normally looks like there's a fountain there, but it's not working.
To finally get cooled off, I'm dunking in.
So there's that. They have a pretty good pool. One of the best one we've been to so far. Happy with that. While walking by the crocodile viewing point. Might as well just have a little croco check. No. Hopefully I'm gonna see one before we leave.
So like the shape of the houses or like cottages, they actually look really cool. They kind of remind me of the one in Navasha too, just different style. But they're really cool.
So now that we're back in our presidential suite, we're gonna take a shower, do a little bit of work, chillax until supper. Maybe have a little drink at the bar, because the bar looks actually pretty cool.
It does look cool.
So
yeah.
we're gonna go check it out after for sure.
Yeah.
Finding some positive. Now that we're all cleaned up and worked out, because of course we do always a little bit of work here and there,
Yeah.
we're gonna go at the bar because it looks nice
Yeah.
just before supper, and we're obviously gonna do a crocodile check.
I was like, that's
just
my
to
main
see.
thing. See if
Yeah.
there's any crocodiles. But let's go. Looks like we made a friend.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go there. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That was pretty close. Finally saw some gators. Actually, 3 and a bunch of turtles. So checking the bucks. That's another positive thing at this hotel.
So I actually really appreciate the style of this hotel. Look at night with the lights. It's beautiful.
I have to say, guys, this place starts to grow on me because of where we're at right now, where the bar is. I feel like I'm in Adventureland in Disney World, and this is just beside like the Pirate in the Caribbean ride. This has a pirate feel, and I have to say I love it. Cheers to that.
So we just finished our glass of wine at what Dave calls the pirate bar. And we're gonna head upstairs for some supper. And as my favorite, let's start with some soup.
So I just wanted to take a tiny dessert, but then the chef forced me to try this orange pudding. So, oh, it's pretty good.
Welcome to United California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place.
On our way back to the room, let's do a crocodile check. There's a lot right now.
There's so many. There's at least 7 right now.
So we just came back from supper and from the bar too. The bar was great.
The
I
ambiance
really
in the
liked
bar,
it. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. The only thing is a little too warm there, but I mean, there's nothing. It's nothing they can control. It's so warm outside.
I did not expect it to be this warm here. We went from our other camp where I swear it was down to like 8 degrees
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. And now it's just 30
It feels like I'm at the coast.
all the time. Yeah, it's really warm.
Was not ready for that.
Yeah. Anyway, and otherwise supper was good.
It was very good.
Yeah, very good variety, lots of different things to eat. The
Yep.
pork, the barbecue pork was so good.
Yeah.
The Malaysian chicken, amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, the guy was singing like, can someone promote this man? Like, this guy was awesome.
Songs that we knew too.
Yeah, like Country Road and some Kenny Rogers and
Gambler,
like,
yeah.
damn, that was good. That was
Yeah.
good. Anyway, so now we're gonna wind down, go to bed, and well, I guess we're gonna see you guys for breakfast. Cheers. Good morning. We slept pretty good after all. It was a little bit warm, but the bed was comfy. And yeah, I slept well. Now, well, it's breakfast time, and yeah, they could really win me over with good breakfast.
We've had really good food, I have to say. Like, I've
Yeah,
enjoyed all
the
my
food has been good, so high expectation for breakfast, because that's the perfect way to start the day. Let's do a crocodile check. Not this morning. I guess they're just there at night.
So it's kind of cool, and we just kind of put this together. But there's random cutouts in the rocks and stuff. But there must be like a little bit of a river flowing underneath, because it all comes together and makes a little waterfall down there.
That's a pretty good looking breakfast. I'm pretty excited about this. Well, that was a very good breakfast, and on our way back to the room, crocodile check. Now it's time to clean, pack, and leave. That's as good as I can do it. So this is what's concluded our stay, short stay at the Savrova Sabab.
Savrova Shaba
There you go.
Game Lodge.
Whatever she says.
At the Shaba National Reserve.
Yeah. So you can actually do game drives here. We just didn't because we did 4 the previous 2 days, and we're gonna do another 4 in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So that was like our just relaxing time. We just wanted to come here, chillax, enjoy the pool, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah. So, like you saw in the beginning of the video, there are rooms for improvement.
Yeah.
Mainly just like the cleanliness. And I say that like not in any of the main areas or anything like that, but just in our room itself.
Yeah, the rest of the hotel looks great. It's well maintained and everything. It just looked like this room was cleaned like a few weeks ago. Nobody stayed in here for a while, and they didn't send somebody before we arrived to just do a quick cleanup.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, like the damage in the bathroom, the wall, the sink, the jets and the jacuzzi, that needs like some serious maintenance.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I would have like picked on much. It's just because like the bed, the floors, like that's the kind of stuff that bothers us.
You have a habit too though, like, well, I do, if I see something bad, then I start to almost like nitpick.
Yeah, everyone's
so
like
that's
that.
kind of why we kind of found the other.
Yeah.
The bugs in the bed is a big thing for me.
Yeah, for sure. But don't cross off this hotel from your list. Like if you look at reviews online, there's a lot of good reviews about this place.
I really think it was fluke.
Yeah.
I truly do believe that, because all the reviews are great. Like I said, the main area is super clean. I think it was just like they said, the room we were supposed to get something was broken in it, so they threw us in here and it just wasn't ready.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll give them a pass on that.
Yeah.
The rest of the hotel, I mean, the pool is really nice. If you come here with a bunch of kids, they'll love it. Like you can play basketball, it's big, you can swim everywhere, and like it's a very cool pool. For adults, the bar area is awesome. Like I love that pirate feel. Like come on, like don't tell me it's not like pirate style. Like that was super cool. And at night, that building looks super cool. The food was great.
Yep.
The dining area where you actually eat all your meals, very nice on the second floor. And you see the river and everything. It's very good.
Yeah, service was good.
Yeah, service was super good. The chef this morning was super funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, I mean, like, there's a lot of good things to say about this place.
There is.
They have a crocodile viewing area. Like, come on.
It's pretty cool.
I saw a lot of crocodile last night, so that's pretty cool.
Anyway, so we're all packed up. And it's time to go to our next place and probably sweat to death because I'm not ready for the heat.
Yeah, it is very hot in this area.
I'm dying.
Like extremely hot. I'm sweating already and I'm doing nothing.
I packed for like safari and we got coast weather and I'm like,
Oh well, so up to the next place. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys
in the next one.
which is like in 45 minutes, so let's go.